Hi there, hope you're having a terrific day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what your purpose in life is. If you've been asking yourself, what am I meant to do? And you've been looking inwardly and you've been trying to figure out what your interests are, what your hobbies could be, and you're just kind of coming up short, well, there's a totally different approach to figuring out what your purpose in life is and what you're meant to do. I have 5 questions that are going to help you do that, and it's going to be really interesting to hear what this author has to say in today's featured book about exactly where you should be looking. Hi there, and welcome to the Booksters Club, where we find daily inspiration from the books you love. Today's featured book is The Road to Character by David Brooks, and today's inspirational thought comes to us on both page 21 and 22. It says, "This is the way people tend to organize their lives in our age of individual autonomy. It's a method that begins with the self and ends with the self, that begins with self-investigation and ends in self-fulfillment. This is a life determined by a series of individual choices, but Frances Perkins found her purpose in life using a different method, one that was more common in past eras. In this method, you don't ask, 'What do I want from life?' You ask a different set of questions. 'What does life want from me? What are my circumstances calling me to do?' In this scheme of things, we don't create our lives. We are summoned by life. The important answers are not found inside. They are found outside. This perspective begins not with the autonomous self, but with the concrete circumstances in which you happen to be embedded. This perspective begins with an awareness that the world existed long before you and will last long after you, and that in the brief span of your life, you have been thrown by fate, by history, by chance, by evolution, or by God into a specific place with specific problems and needs. Your job is to figure certain things out. What does this environment need in order to be made whole? What is it that needs repair? What tasks are lying around waiting to be performed? As the novelist Frederick Buechner put it, at what points do my talents and deep gladness meet the world's deep needs?" What a completely different way of looking at the question, what am I meant to do and what is my purpose? In fact, Brian Tracy also echoed that by saying that successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, what's in it for me? If looking inward hasn't yielded any of the answers to those particular questions of what you're meant to do and what your purpose is, you can look to your outside environment, outside circumstances, and the people within your community to give you some kind of a clue as to what life is actually calling you to do. In fact, Frederick Buechner said that the place that God calls you is the place where your deep gladness and the world's hunger actually meet. So I have 5 questions that you can ask yourself that reflect the outside circumstances the people in your community might be calling you to do. Number 1, what bothers you? Take a look at your environment and the people in your community and see what is it that just doesn't feel right. Number 2, what do you feel are natural talents or gifts that you possess? Maybe those gifts were given to you for a reason. Number 3, what do you question? This could be an indication that there are some things that you want to change. Number 4, do you secretly have a different perspective than all of the people in your circle? Maybe that's an indication that you're seeing things differently. You could be ahead of the pack, and we could be right there behind you. Number 5, what do people turn to you for already? Do they come to you because you're a good listener or you keep things calm? Maybe you're a go-getter and you cause them to take action. Maybe you're there for fun. Whatever the situation is, you offer something to people and they gravitate towards you for it already. Maybe others could benefit from that as well. Being of highest service to others doesn't mean you go out and fix everyone and everything. It just simply means that you facilitate and shed light on what needs fixing and healing. In fact, being of highest service to others is the quickest, fastest, easiest way of being of highest service to yourself. If any of these 5 questions help you to see maybe what life is calling you to do, I would love to hear about that in the comments. If you had a different take on this part of the book, a different part in this book, or a different book entirely that you think should be featured here on the Booksters Club, I would love to hear about that in the comments. Thank you so much for clicking the like button if you liked the video and found it valuable. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell if you're new, because I post new videos just like this one every single day. See you tomorrow, Booksters. Let us begin. It's good tea. We don't spill tea here. We drink it and enjoy it. That should be my new slogan. Yeah. We don't spill tea here. We drink it and enjoy it. I liked it, but energy up. This is The Road to Character by David Brooks. It's just the title. The Road to Character by David Brooks. Just the title. It's good. This is going to be my new favorite book. I can already tell. 121? Oh my god, those are so little. 21 and 22. This is why I practice ahead of time, because if I were to be like... And today's featured book is on page... it wouldn't look good for the camera. Okay. I can tell that I start getting goofier as the day goes on. Like, my first videos are like... And then, yeah, then I start getting goofy. Okay. Girl, you did it. All right. Already turning to you for. You can't repeat yourself by explaining yourself by repeating yourself. Yeah.